Righty. Righty, Mr. Hauppauge. Righty, Mr. Hauppauge. Right, we're good. And we've got to mute it right now for a second while the music starts. Hello. Hello, Mr. Stu. There's no music at the moment because I have to mute it because I got a copyright problem. Because it's fucking ridiculous. Hello, hello, hello. Right, that's the music done, I think, anyway. Yeah, we have an issue with music. We definitely have an issue with music. There's a humongous sale going on at the moment, so with EA. Just thought I'd throw it out there. You can get pretty much all of the Battlefields, with the exception of the new one. You can get all of them for less than a tenner, which is pretty darn good, right? Pretty darn good.
We're surrounded! We have to hold this line!
We have to hold this line and fuck everybody up. Woo! What's he got? Ah, okay. That tank's gonna fuck me up. Tank's gonna really fuck me up. Not a huge fan of Battlefield. Okay. Holy crap balls. I mean, there's a few other games as well, it's just that the Battlefields are the ones that's most prominent, I suppose. I told Chunker about it and he couldn't be fucking bothered. I was gonna give him the fucking money. It's not about money. He's just too fucking lazy to do it. And can I get it on Steam?
So many of us thinking this war would be our rite of passage, our great adventure. Let me tell you, it was no adventure.
Oh crap, where is he? I done got fucked up. Oh, okay. I mean, Battlefield 4 is basically Call of Duty. I mean, if you're playing Team Deathmatch, that is. I mean, if you're playing Conquest, then yeah, I understand your problems there completely. Where's his fucking bottle at? Oh, hello. Oh no! They fucking killed me! They fucking killed me! The bastards.
New killing machines, like the tank, changed the shape of the war overnight. Luckily, they were mostly on our side.
Oh, bye.
Mostly.
Are you leaving and rejoining and leaving and rejoining constantly, or is it showing me? Is it talking to me bullshit?
PBI are counting on us. Use the MG, sweep the ground. Keep going, driver.
Brought Modern Warfare 4 and my aim massively improved when I put the controller down.
Boys up there. Keep your eyes on the ground, son.
I'll have you know, apparently the way to play the game is on a controller with aim assist.
Use that machine gun. Throw them down. We've got them on the run.
I think the only people that actually say that are the ones that can't fucking aim.
Forward. Arcadian country.
Because my aim on a mouse is far superior to any fucking aim assist and controller.
We'll chase Fritz all the way back to Berlin. Incoming. Welcome to the report. Which is the big bad target for that thing? Move, driver. Go around. If you get a clear shot on that blasted field gun, you take.
I mean, having said that, with a gyro controller, it's a bit different.
Hold on. We're pushing through. Good job. Let's open a path for our lads.
Gyro controller is a different matter altogether. I think, well, I can't remember the name of it now. The final has just introduced gyro controller. It's the way of the future, I'm telling you. I've been saying it for years now. I've been saying for years now that the way of the future is gyro.
Instead of adventure, we found fear.
I found more and more times now games are being the mouse is being handicapped a lot.
Charge!
I mean, that also applies to gyro controller, but
Airship coming down!
hello, Mr. Stu.
Oh. And I just jump into Discord because every time I try and write a reply, it just everything pauses, and then when it comes back in, you'll just catch the tail end of what you're saying.
Oh yeah. It's the way games are going at the moment is they're favouring controllers heavily, and they're handicapping they're handicapping the mouse these days a lot with the visual clutter that's on the screen and crap. So it's kind of for me personally, the gyro is the way of the future. And there's more and more games introducing it. Xbox is going to have to think about it because they really are losing out.
It's about the one thing I do quite like about the PlayStation is I don't like the feel of the controller. I prefer the Xbox controller in my hands. But
do you really?
Yeah.
You don't find the right analog sticks in the wrong place? Because it is. The analog stick and the WAXD, the XYAB need to be swapped. The right analog stick needs to be exactly opposite the left one, and then that's the ultimate controller.
I'd go with that, but it's like they're both sticks down in the middle, towards the bottom on the PlayStation just doesn't.
Yeah, I get that. It never used to with me. You just change the way you grip it slightly, and it becomes much more natural.
But I do like the integrated microphone and and gyros and sensors and things like that. It can be used for all different things. I do think that's great, but
yeah, I mean, it's why I was pissed so much about when Rewaz got blacklisted by fucking Apex Legends. It got blacklisted by Modern Warfare, and it got blacklisted by the finals. Modern Warfare and Apex Legends just did a blacklist on the program. If it's installed on your computer, you can't play the game. That's just fucking wrong. I know why they've done it. I understand why they've done it, but it's fucking wrong because I am now classified as a fucking cheater by association. So it's basically exactly the same as if you own a gun, you're a murderer. You know, and that's the way they've done it. But the finals, what they did was they just if they detected not Rewaz in particular, but if they detected a virtual controller, they just removed aim assist. That's fine. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Plus, Modern Warfare has direct gyro controls for Modern Warfare on the PC. Oh crap! I should have fucking muted this. There's a copyright claim incoming straight away on that music. So yeah, the way Modern Warfare did it and the way Apex did it were just fucking downright pathetically stupid. It was just lazy ass fucking cunts that did that. What the finals did was they just stopped aim assist from working, but since then the finals is updated and they've now put gyro controls in there because they've understood people were using Rewaz to get access to the gyro. That's exactly why I use it, to get access to the gyro on a game that doesn't necessarily support a gyro.
My granddad fought in the Civil War.
I've got to mute the game in a second.
He told me what it takes to stay alive.
Well, I do play music.
Nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. New machines of war, like the tank, could sometimes change the battlefield overnight. Luckily, they were mostly on our side. Mostly. Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that it's gone that way. I understand why. Rewaz can fix it really easily, but they don't want to fix it in the way that they really need to. All Rewaz have to do is just stop it working with a mouse. Full stop. Just stop mouse input. As in, make it so you can't make the mouse pretend it's a right stick. That's all they have to do. And it fixes it straight away. But they won't do that. As for Modern Warfare, if I uninstall Rewaz, I can play that. I can play with that on the controller with it. It has gyro thing anyway. The finals has gyro support now, so I can leave Rewaz running for that one. That doesn't matter. Apex Legends I don't play anyway, but if I did play it, don't know whether it has gyro support. So to play Apex Legends, I would just uninstall Rewaz. It, none of it makes any difference to me because I only use it for gyro mapping. Oh, I got it. Mute. Yeah, I gotta fucking mute the music in the game. I've got to mute all the game sounds while it plays music, because I'll end up with a fucking copyright infringement.
Yeah, you'd think there's something to be done really to allow the music in a situation like streaming, because it's in the game. You can't really do much about it, can you? It's aside from like you have to mute it every time. But if you miss it,
yeah, well, that beginning, that first few beats that you just heard will be enough to get me a copyright claim. I mean, it's not a strike or anything like that. You just get a claim. But it means you cannot play either Call of Duty or any Battlefield. You cannot play those games if you're a monetized YouTube channel. You can't make any money out of them. You cannot make any money out of the campaigns because they contain music that you can't get rid of, or cutscenes. I mean, I got on... Oh god, which one was it? Infinite Warfare. There's a cutscene where a guy and a woman just walk through this room, and there's a conversation going, and it's a cutscene, and I got a copyright claim against that cutscene. You can't skip it. And that really pisses me off. I got a copyright claim the other day for a driving game that doesn't have any fucking music in it.
How does that work?
I don't know. But the thing is, if there's no music in your video, you can't dispute the claim. Because the only options for dispute are, I own the music myself, or I have permission to use it. There's no complaint for, there's no fucking music. So it's a bit wank.
After that, we'll advance on the French town of Cambrai, where I have been assured there is wine, women, and song. So you should enjoy that. My man is one.
Now I was at my brother's house, and he brought my nephew a PC for Christmas. And he wanted me to do something on his Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And he said, have a go, so it was keyboard and mouse. So I was like, fucking hell, Regan, how have you got this set up? It was just like the mouse settings were standard.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you even playing on this?
So ridiculously fast.
Yeah, so I turned everything. I went down to like, I think 3.
Yeah.
And that seemed okay.
Uh-huh.
I think I turned it up to 4 afterwards. It was a little bit better, but we played a game on shipment.
Yeah.
I think it was domination, and I got to about 50 kills.
Uh-huh.
And it was like that, you know, that scene in RoboCop where he's just walking in and he's just people popping up and just goes.
Yeah.
And I was using the Renetti, and it was you felt like bloody RoboCop. It was like, hey, this is ace. And then he took over. I said, yeah, do you want to carry on? So I literally stood up and he sat down. I think the game finished. It was 83 kills.
Nice.
52 deaths or something like that between us. And I was like, oh man, I thought that felt so nice.
The thing is, what you just said about his mouse settings are probably very similar to what yours were before I got you to turn them down.
Yeah.
Everybody runs a mouse way too fast until they learn how to not learn how to, but learn to slow it down.
But he said after, he said to me after, he texted me a bit late, and he said, man, this is like easy mode now. It's quite funny. But yeah, I come home and I was like, I said, I might get it when it goes on sale. And then next thing I know, we looked and it was a Valentine's sale. I was like, you bastards.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Yeah, it's a good buy in all fairness. It's the best Call of Duty for a few years at least. It's better than Cold War, and it's better than Modern Warfare 2. Even though it is Modern Warfare 2.
It's becoming more Modern Warfare 2 the more maps they put in.
Well, it is Modern Warfare 2. It's just an add-on. It's nothing more than a DLC from Modern Warfare 2.
I'm led to believe it was originally going to be a DLC, wasn't it?
Well, not only was it meant to be a DLC, because they said we won't be doing a Call of Duty every year again for a long time. But what made it even worse was the fact that it uses the same executable file. But I've got a little bit burnt out with it recently. And it's
again at the moment.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. The reason I'm a little bit burnt out with it is just I'm playing with Chunker and he's good fun to play with, but he'll only play fucking team deathmatch. He won't play anything else. He won't play anything with an objective or anything that requires anything more than sitting in a fucking corner with a machine gun.
Well, I'm working through them camos. I think I'm about 82%. I think of the way through. They're getting Interstellar.
Oh, I don't know how you check your percentages. I think all of the Modern Warfare 3 guns I've got up to gold. Or the next one after gold.
Yeah, you've got to do all the gold. Well, there's a minimum number of gold for every particular weapon.
Yeah.
That you've got to get before you can do forged. Then you've got to get 36 forged before you can get priceless. And then you've got to get 36 priceless to get interstellar. Well, I'm currently on 32 forged.
I've got some forged. I don't know how many.
And it means I've got to do marksman rifles or sniper rifles.
Yeah, well, do marksman rifles. They're easy.
I'm kind of working on both because since I swapped to mouse and keyboard, I found sniping a hell of a lot easier. So I have actually been using snipers. I've got 2 gold snipers and I need to get 1 more.
Oh, I just tipped. Oh, I thought I'd fucking tipped my thing over then.
I've got to get 1 more gold sniper to be able to forge them. But I need 4 weapons, so I probably have to do the other sniper or the marksman rifles. But I've had more success getting the snipers to gold than I have the marksmen, because what's killing me with the marksmen is the first camo is 50 kills and then the second one is 50 headshots.
Right.
That's the one I'm struggling on.
Oh. Okay.
The one marksman rifle I've got to gold.
Yeah.
One of them I've got every camo except 50 headshots. Obviously I can't do gold until I've done that one.
That's right.
There's one I haven't started yet, and one that I'm leveling up now that I've got. Yeah. I've got the first one, I've got the third one, and I'm not at the level yet to do the fourth one. But again,
see, I find it intriguing when, I mean, I understand why you're struggling with headshots, but I find it intriguing because I get such a lot of fucking headshots. I mean, if I get 20 kills in a game, almost 16 or 17 of them is going to be headshots because that's all I ever aim for. See, I don't have a very good accuracy, but my headshot ratio is unbelievable. Because I either hit you in the head or I don't hit you. So for me, headshots are just natural. I mean, I don't aim for your head, I just aim a set distance from the ground, you know. I just learn how big that distance is off the ground. But that's it's how I've always played. It's, you know, even from like Unreal days and things like that. When I was using the sniper in Unreal Tournament, I was always getting headshots for that one, and you know, I used to get complained at. I used to get, it's quite funny, I used to get called a cheat by somebody because I didn't scope in with a sniper rifle. Well, because the sniper rifle can do a one-shot headshot, they're like, oh, you should have to fucking scope in, really. I said, well, do you want me to scope in? Because it won't make any difference, I'll still hit you in the head. So I don't know why you want me to scope in, it won't make any difference, you'll still die.
Yeah, the headshots are coming along slowly, but it's just one of those. I mean, I've got this one I'm leveling now. I'm up to level 26 of 30.
Yeah.
I've got the first camo, 50 kills.
Nice.
I've got the third camo, 10 operator kills with no attachments. I can't do the fourth one until I get to level 30, but that's 2 kills without dying 15 times. That's easy enough. It's this 50 headshots, I'm on 20 of 50. The other one that I'm leveling, there's that one. The MCW one, I think. That one, yeah, I've got first one, 50 kills. I've got 17 of 50 headshots. I've done kills with no attachments. I've done 2 kills without dying. And I'm on... yeah.
Some of the
gotta get them headshots before I can move on to gold with that one.
Some of the ones that were pissing me off, well, I thought they'd be really difficult and really annoying, were the ones where you have to do the tactical stance bullshit.
Oh, See, I don't have a trouble with tactical stats.
No, neither did I once I tried doing them, and I went through 2 weapons in one single game, like 30 tactical stance kills for each weapon, and I went through 2 weapons in a single game.
Yeah, it's easily enough. That is. The one that I did them all in one night, and I just spent a night on shipment and just kept grinding at it. Was the how many kills? So many kills with submachine guns while they're affected by your tactical grenades.
Right.
That one's a bastard.
See,
It seems like everyone else's tactical grenades get me, and I'm stunned for the rest of the game. I'll stun them. I'll run into the room, and they shoot me. Like...
See, I mean, I don't do anything on shipment. I fucking avoid that map like the plague. I think it's just death. I would never ever use shipment for any kind of grind, because I wouldn't do very well, because I move. You know, I move around, so in shipment it's useless to me. It's only good for people who sit behind the fucking boxes in the corners.
But I get lots of deaths on there. I move, but I do get terrible amounts of deaths. Yeah, I fell in love with the shotguns on there as well, because you know we were saying. We had this conversation when I said I was doing the camo grind, and I said,
yeah.
Oh, I've got to use snipers, got to use shotguns. I don't ever use any of them. I love the Lockwood. I've got a weapon set up now. It's permanent. It's my permanent loadout one.
The only shotgun I use is the Doom shotgun. The Doom double barrel. I love that fucking thing.
Yeah, that Lockwood. As soon as I started using it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Even the handguns though. I went through a spell of when I was leveling them up, just running around using the handguns, and I was loving it.
That's because the handguns are overpowered, that's why. They're fucking ridiculously powered.
Well, the only one I haven't liked is that TYR.
Yeah, the fucking thing that takes like an hour to shoot.
Yeah, it looks like a Magnum.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. It's if you don't land that first shot, well, you're fucked. And then if you use the Battle Pass one, it's like a bloody sniper rifle. Yeah, the blueprint.
Yeah. I haven't used the blueprint. I don't think I have it. I think you have to pay for it, don't you?
I think it was a black cell, yeah. And if I look, it'll tell me, won't it? Look, edit, handguns, armory. Oh, I've got 2 now. It just says blueprint.
Maybe you don't have to pay for it. I don't know.
I don't think it was a free.
I don't know.
But yeah, but that's what slowed me down on the camo grind now.
Yeah.
Is the snipers and the marksman rifles. But I'm getting there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's. I mean.
Well, I mean, the game's only been out since November, so it doesn't come in too bad, really. Seeing as I'm not a sweaty YouTube streamer that does it 8 hours a day. So that's not a jab at you, because I know you don't do it 8 hours.
No, I definitely don't do it 8 hours a day. I wasn't taking that as a jab. I know what you were on about. You're on about the Warzone cunts.
Yeah.
Now, I can play the game for 8 hours, but I've got to be in the right company and I've got to be in the right mood. At the moment, I just need a little bit of a break from it. I'm kind of a bit burnt out, but I do need to get back onto it because I want to unlock all the shit in the battle pass thing. You know, the guns and whatever.
Yeah. Well, so I bought the last Battle Pass because I didn't have to buy the game, so that way it wouldn't bother me buying the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
So I did, and I finished that one quite quickly because there was 2 sort of decent weekends of
double XP and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
One was a weekend and one was about a week, and they extended it as well. I think the second one, the week long one. So I blitzed through that quite quickly.
Well, they're desperate now at the moment to get people playing the game. The player base is falling off. I mean, it's falling off for the wrong reasons. You got too many people saying, "Oh, it's a shit game. It's a shit game. It's a shit game." Do you know what I can't wait for? And I'm quite willing to be fucking quoted on here. I cannot fucking wait until that new Ubisoft game comes out that I can't remember the name of, because it has no skill-based matchmaking. I can't wait until it comes out and then you see all the sweaty bastards ruin that fucking game, and then I can argue the toss and say, see, it wasn't fucking skill-based matchmaking, it's you cunts. You were the problem. You are the reason why the game is like that.
Wasn't there a game that's coming out that's supposed to be free to play? It's
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
Oh, yeah, Ubisoft did it. So it's basically Call of Duty, but it's supposed to be free to play.
Yeah. Apparently, I think it's actually being made by some of the people that made Modern Warfare 2, I think. That's my understanding. I might have that wrong. But yeah, once that game comes out and people start playing it, you're going to see a bunch of sweaty bastards who do nothing but sit in a fucking room with a fucking machine gun pointed at the doorway or lay down everywhere, and then they're going to go, oh, it's just as fucking same. Well, yeah, well, now you know it's not skill-based matchmaking, don't you? It's never been skill-based matchmaking that was a problem. That's not the case. It's sweaty cunts who think they're pro players. People just take the game far too seriously, I think. That's all it comes down to.
You can't preview these finishing moves, can you?
You used to be able to in one of the games. I think in Modern Warfare 2019 you could.
Let's have a look-see. I'm slowly going through the... because obviously I don't always want... Look, depending on the map, I don't always want a sniper rifle or a marksman rifle. So I'm going through the assault rifles and submachine guns and things, doing the mastery on them as well.
Yeah. Now, see, what I tend to do is I have one class that I deliberately leave, and I use that one. That's my challenge class, so to speak. So whatever I'm doing as a challenge, like a skin challenge or like a daily challenge, I've got one class set up for the daily challenges, and then I've got another one set up for like the skin challenges and things. It's just the way that I do things. I mean, a lot of other people, well, you know, they'll just never change shit anyway.
My niece said to me, she goes, what are you going to do when you've done all these camo challenges? I said, play the game.
Well, yeah, I mean...
At the minute, it's the challenges is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to unlock that camo. I said, once I've done that, I said I'll be able to find the weapons I like and get them dialed in as I like them and actually start playing challenges, because I know my brother-in-law wants to do some search and destroy and stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of search and destroy, but we used to play it back in the day.
But... the one I liked Cyber Attack in 2019, and the reason why I like Cyber Attack is because it's a bit like search and destroy, but you can revive your teammates. So it's not just a single life. You know, you can get brought back to life. And the reason why I know Chunker doesn't like them is because it means he has to play the game. He can't sit in a fucking corner with a rifle. But he has to play the game. Plus, he doesn't like the idea of the fact that once he's dead and he has to wait. To my answer is play the game carefully and don't die so much.
They were waiting for us. Get us moving! Shit! Can't get any traction! Push him back, lads! Get off this, you sweet barrel here! No traction, sir!
Oh crap.
Come on! Come on!
But yeah, for me personally, to be honest, I'm starting to move towards games which are more strategy based than games which are just fucking shooting. I'm getting really bored quickly with just basic shooter games. I am tempted to go back to things like Quake and Unreal because they were just basic shooter games, but they were fun as fuck. And you don't get, well, actually these days you probably would get a bitch load of people that would just fucking lie down and fucking do all that kind of shit. Because that's how people play these days. Over the years ago, people, if you wanted to, I know I keep going on the kill-death ratio is pointless, but if you wanted to improve your kill-death ratio years ago, the way you did it was, you went for more kills. Whereas the way that you do it now is go for less deaths. So you play a very defensive game these days. Even professional fucking sport. Football players used to go out to score as many goals as possible. Now they just go to score one goal and hopefully not have one against them. You know, it's like professional fucking sports exactly the fucking same. It's become a passive, like a passive game these days.
Yeah.
It really irritates the shit out of me that people can't be aggressive with their games and things, you know. Be aggressive with the game rather than with the fucking people. But I don't know. I don't think you'll ever change. You'll never change that bit out of me. I will keep insisting until I'm fucking dead that people who play people who play for kill death ratio are just pussies. They're scared to die, so they hide in a fucking corner. I mean, it's not like you're dying in real life, is it?
I'm not scared to die in the game. I just like...
I know you get
Vanguard was the first sort of COD I played in a long time.
Yeah.
And on that, I'm pretty certain I've got a positive KD. It's 1 point something. It's not massively, it's not like a 1.5 or anything like that. It's like 1.1 or 1.2, something like that. Which, to be fair...
It's where it should be.
I was quite pleased with I hadn't really played it for years and years and years, whether it was keyboard and mouse or control.
Yeah, I know. I think your last one was Ghost before it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I hardly played that one. I could probably count my fingers the amount of online games. And I just didn't bother.
You've got 1 hour on Ghosts.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 hour, and that's it.
So that's what, 3 games maybe?
Yeah, I remember looking at your stat. I remember looking at your stats. It's like 1 hour or something.
So
my impression was you started up and thought this is fucking shit. And then thought, fuck it, I'm done.
No, I don't know why. When did that one come out?
2013.
I'm probably looking after Dad. I'd have had it, and then yeah, it would have been the time Dad was ill. So I started getting into more PC stuff. Then I went and bought a laptop and
Hello, Mr. Prodigal.
So I was playing more PC stuff then, so I got more into the PC stuff again.
Yeah.
And then I tried coming back to the Xbox. So I don't know where I played it. Someone went, "Oh, I got COD. Oh, is that the new one? Oh, let's have a go." And I was shocked, and I was like, "Oh, fuck this."
But the thing is, and this is something that Karks is finding. Karks is really good with a controller. But what Karks is finding now is, because he plays Call of Duty since 2019 onwards, he's playing with keyboard and mouse. He can't play with a controller anymore on COD. But you put him on a different game, and he can. But he's become so used to and so familiar with a keyboard and mouse on Call of Duty, he'll never play Call of Duty again on a controller unless he accidentally puts himself in a fucking lobby without switching over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's once you get used to, once you discover the keyboard and mouse, and then you I mean, the thing it has over you is the only advantage a keyboard and mouse has is that instant flick speed. You know, the flick to your target, flick shoot, flick shoot. That's all it has. Mouse has nothing else. Tracking's easier on a controller with aim assist. Tracking is much harder on a mouse than it is on a controller. It gives you close range combat easier on a controller with aim assist. You know, it gives you the mouse only gives you an advantage for very fast flick and shoot, like one-shot kill stuff. Nothing else. It doesn't give you any other advantages, but it gives you a familiarity because the mouse is a digital device with the respects of it accelerates as fast as you do and it stops as quickly as you do. Whereas the controller works over time, the mouse works over distance. And because of that, you become very familiar with it. It's very hard to master the mouse, but it's very easy to become accustomed to it. And once you discover it, quite frankly, you know, you just, nothing else is going to do. Nothing else is going to fit the game for you.
Yeah, well, I say I definitely noticed my aim improved as soon as I jumped onto the PC with the mouse rather than the Xbox with the controller.
I mean, mine kind of, it does improve, but it's more time to target that improves on the mouse than a controller. I mean, I'm just as accurate on a controller as I am with a mouse, and even more so with a gyro controller. But I just prefer the mouse. I prefer the fact that I can be looking one direction and I can just spin around and do a 180. I mean, I can do that with a controller most of the time. If I'm using, like, for argument's sake, the Steam controller, which I used for a long time, when you set up the Steam controller, you can set up a basically a 180 spin. So you press one button, it's usually the right bumper on the controller, you press one button and it fucking turns you at 180. So you press it twice, you do a 360. And I mean, that's awesome.
Hang back, I'm pushing through the wire. I can't see a damn thing. Edwards, get up front and lead us through. Don't get too far ahead.
First kill of the game and it's a teammate.
Ah, yeah, that's fine.
You'll be fine.
Well, he'll have to get over it, won't he?
Yeah, of course you will. Just type fucking sorry and that's it.
Trouble up ahead. You go scout, and if everything is all right,
I have a on my Red Dragon little one-handed keyboard. I have a fucking macro key set up to say sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at those the other week.
The Red Dragon left-handed.
Yeah, because
they're great. They're great.
What I found is, and I've done it several times this last week, when I've really got into a game, I've been really going for it.
Yeah.
And you're like literally leg it around the map, and a couple of times where my PC is, it's up on the side of the table to my right.
Yeah.
And I've ended up like hitting the PC with the mouse. I just can't turn anymore. And you're like, oh shit, and end up getting freaking killed.
Right.
I'm not turning up, so I thought that would give me a bit more room on the table.
Well, you see, what you're experiencing is the reason why I use my mouse software that I use. I have a piece of mouse software called Custom Curve.
Yeah, you told me about that. I've downloaded it. I haven't tried it yet. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but I don't set it up as a curve. What I do is I have it set up so once my mouse reaches a certain speed, the sensitivity just vertically climbs. So I have it set at normally 0.7 or 0.8. I can't remember exactly which it is. So it's a little bit like, almost like you're scoping in. Normally, when I'm moving around slowly,
But once I flick and I go to flick speed, it then goes up to 1 speed. 1 speed is whatever I set in the game as my sensitivity. So in my case, for Call of Duty, my sensitivity is set on, I think, 2.5 in Call of Duty. So I'm 0.8 times 2.5 normally speaking, and the 2.5 is when I do a flick, which that flick gives me, I don't know, actually I'll test it quickly, it's about the same in here anyway. The flick is about 4 or 5 inches maybe across the mouse mat, whereas if I turn at normal speed, it's like fucking 7 or 8 inches across the mouse mat. To do a 180. Yeah. Well, actually my 360 is 12 inches thereabouts. So it's probably about 6 inches for the 180, and then it's probably about 4 inches for the 180 if I'm not flicking.
I think I'm about 0.7 or something. Oh yeah. Sensitivity at the moment.
And most people do have their sensitivity way too high. The reason they have it way too high is because they want to be able to do like a 180 2 or 3 times on the mouse mat without having to pick the mouse up. Most people do have them too sensitive, and I mean, you can play like that. I used to have mine. Hang on. I used to have mine at a 180 would be about 3 inches. I could literally do a 180 by flicking my wrist. That was where I used to play it when I used to play Unreal Tournament competitively. That was my sensitivity. But on that game, most of the weapons are not slow weapons, they're quick, so you know you wanted the turn speed.
Yeah.
But if I was to play that game now, I would play it on the sensitivity that I use right now.
Have a look at Bess. She needs some love and attention.
We're good to go.
That'll do it. According to the map, we should soon be out of these sodden woods.
But yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, people do get used to any kind of sensitivity. But there is a Counter-Strike dude who's got a ridiculous sensitivity. But you'll always find, you know, you'll always find that there'll be the anomalies that or aliens, as I like to call them, who just don't, they're completely against everything normal. What do you do, Mr. Prodigal? Do you know anything new?
Doing anything new?
Do you know anything new?
Know anything new? Not really, no. Last few days have been just chilling, really. Just fucking playing video games, you know. Just
I had a really good, interesting conversation the other day with my boss, which I thought was really good.
all right.
He was on about delegating jobs to other people, and I'm like, nobody can do my job that works here, so how do I delegate to other people? And then he had a bit of a ponder of thought, and he said, you could delegate maybe writing an email using ChatGPT. And I said, okay, so you're saying you want me to use AI? Yeah. You could delegate some of your work to AI. And I said, you might want to have a look through the company security details. We're not allowed to use AI. And he was like, oh, what's wrong with AI? And I said, because AI is fucking wrong. AI is just, it's generic.
Yep.
It's not specific enough.
So I'm guessing your boss wasn't very informed on it.
He wasn't informed with a security detail of the company, that's all.
Yeah. Seems like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it seems like he wasn't informed about AI, that's what I mean.
Yeah. He's not informed. He wasn't informed, but it's quite good that he's not looked up on what he's allowed and what he's not allowed to do, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite interesting. Oh, that's not what I want. Ah, that's what I want.
Not a good sign anyway.
Give me them. Alright, coming to fix you up, for God's sake, you whinging old cunt.
But yeah, it's been pretty quiet recently. Not much to be learning. Anyway.
Oh. What's in here? Ooh, good stuff.
That was one thing I noticed. I heard about ChatGPT, and I kind of tested myself a little bit, but it's really bad at maths.
What, sorry?
ChatGPT, at least the free version, like 3.5, it's really bad at maths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like anything beyond the really simple equation, it can't really do it very well.
Nice.
Kind of funny.
You'd have thought that would be the strong point, right?
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Saltman. Oh crap. Oh crap.
It balls.
Oh, this might be bad. This might be fucking bad. Just popped in for a mo while collecting. I guess that. Woohoo! I got him! Where's the fucking bad guy at? Where's the little bastard gone? Oh, did I get him? Okay, fair enough. Let's go and help my dude out.
Well, that's enough fun and games for Tuesday.
It ain't fucking Tuesday.
Let's get out.
Yay! Yeah, I'm trying to be a dick, and I'm playing the game without. I'm just playing the game without using a weapon as much as possible. But we're all having good fun, and I'm out of fucking coffee. I think now would be a perfect opportunity to make coffee. After this little cutscene, I'll do a coffee break. Wife's been really good to me today. She's been making coffee for me today while I've been working hard. Not sure if it was working hard or hardly working, I can't remember.
Check how far that village.
You're working from home today?
I'm working from home most of the time now.
Oh, nice.
Can you see it, son? Can you see the village?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Yes, I see it.
Well, I've been working from home 2 days a week since COVID. But we didn't go back to work. We became hybrid workers, so we started to work from home. But my wife's just had an operation on her hand, and she's pretty much fucking useless physically. So I'm at home until her hand's better.
Yeah.
You dropped in last night, but nobody online. What was I doing last night? I did earlier on in the evening yesterday. I did some driving, and then I think I went to bed really early and just watched some television. Righty, break time, coffee time. Oh, I can't do coffee yet. Yeah, I can. Coffee time. Back in a moment. A moment or 5. is back.
Oh, bastard.
This is just our usual greetings to each other.
Uh-huh. Right.
So much for we're all in this together. All right, find the parts, get the tank running, don't die.
Find the parts, get the tank running, don't die. That's fucking good advice.
Tank?
Yeah. Playing Battlefield.
Oh, right.
Press E to use binoculars. They don't fucking work.
What was it, 2042 was that one, or?
No. 2042 doesn't have a campaign.
Oh, right.
$2042 is not worth my fucking hard drive space. Speaking of which, did your hard drive arrive?
Yes, went back.
Awesome. And it went back?
Yep.
Why?
They sent a 1 terabyte out, not a 2.
Balls.
Oh.
That ain't great.
No, it's not.
That's 3 times now. Fucking Amazon has fucking done fucking that shit.
Never had a problem.
Yeah, it's just my fucking luck, that's why.
Poor chunk effect.
Yep. I must have done something in a previous life. I must have been a like cunt somewhere down the line.
In a previous life.
Oh, sorry.
This one.
In this life.
One down.
What was the price tag on it?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Let me play this game, then I'll
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, is it NVMe?
No.
No, it's like a SATA.
It appears as though Chunker's NVMe socket's a bit now. Or one of them anyway.
Because I think the last one I bought was a terabyte NVMe. I got it from eBay.
Oh, yeah.
I think I paid about 85 quid for it.
My NVMe
Gen
my
PG.
my NVMe drive cost me a little under £100. It was a little under £100. But I only bought it for video capture. I didn't buy it for anything else other than video capture. Literally, that's all I bought it for.
So you only record audio, video to it?
Yeah, nothing else.
Alright.
I've got SATA SSDs for everything else because they're more reliable.
Yeah. But SATA's more reliable than NVMe. I never knew that.
Well, it's got less solder points on the board and it's a robust cable.
Right.
Rather than being hard connected to a fucking board and liable to flexing and all kinds of crap.
Oh. Never thought of that.
Not a lot of people do.
I never bought NVMe. It's too good.
I work with people at Design Electronics at work, and every time I see a socket with lots and lots of pins like that, every time, all I ever want to see is a cable attached to it. I don't ever want to see something hard connected, because hard connected stuff always fails. it's just not as reliable. I mean, people will argue the toss and they go, oh, I've never had a problem, I've never had a problem. Well, you might not do. I've never had a problem with an Amazon delivery, but Chunk has had too.
Yeah.
You know, it's... The only problems I've ever had with Amazon is the fact that oh crap! Oh crap! It's gonna hurt. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, the only problem I've ever had with Amazon is I returned something that I just didn't want.
Right.
The first thing I returned ever with Amazon was my very first Logitech 915 keyboard, TKL. And it was faultless, it worked perfectly, but I couldn't get on with, I couldn't use G-Hub. I couldn't use G-Hub, so I sent it back. G-Hub was creating a problem elsewhere.
Alright.
Because G-Hub's actually not as versatile as its predecessor.
Yeah, I don't use it, I just have the profiles there on my mouse. Right now, anyway. I always thought it was a bit of a slow and annoying piece of software.
What mouse do you have?
Give me a second there. G402.
Okay. It might not be the case with your mouse, but at the time I had and this was why I couldn't use G-Hub. I had a Hero, and I used the Hero on both PC and on console, so I had to put the stuff, the profile, on the mouse itself.
Yeah.
But with the Hero and G-Hub, you cannot store Control, Shift, or Alt onto any of the mouse buttons. It won't work. So I couldn't use G-Hub. In the end, I was kind of forced to use G-Hub, which became less of a problem. And I do use it all the time now, but it's because everything I've got is now compatible with it. Shit, how many fucking things have I got to get there? 2 more. So yeah, I can use G-Hub without a problem now, but I couldn't use it before. In fact, I've got no fucking choice now. My steering wheel is G-Hub only. Chunker's steering wheel is G-Hub only.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Where's my fucking engine? Hiding. There he is. Hiding.
Just one more.
So yeah, that was my issue with the original 915 was the fact that it was forcing me to use G-Hub and I didn't want to. And I specifically bought the 915 because it had onboard memory, so I could put things on it for the Xbox. I could store my macros for screenshots and things on the keyboard itself.
Yeah, I get it now. So, yeah, my mouse just doesn't have enough buttons to really take advantage of it, to be honest. Or I don't have a keyboard that does either. I actually have a very basic Logitech Office keyboard. Like 20 quid in Argos when that was still a thing.
If it does the job, it does the job. That's all that matters.
I prefer it over I prefer it over mechanical, even if I don't know why.
Well, I'm not gonna harp on about the whole mechanical's better bullshit, because I don't agree that it is better. I do agree that mechanical keyboards do tend to last a little bit longer than membranes, but having said that, I've got a membrane keyboard here that I've had for 20 years, and I used to play competitive games on it.
Yeah, this membrane is still existing. I've had this for ages.
And my G13 that I bought around 2010-ish, can't remember exactly. When it first came out, I bought it. I think that was about 2010. That still works, still goes strong. I can't find my last fucking engine. It's staring me in the face, looking at me, going, "Here I am, you stupid fucking blind cunt."
Fuck's sake.
Told you. I thought I'd already got this one.
That's all of them. Now back to Bess.
Back to Bess. Gotta go see Chunk in a second.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna see you in this game in a second. I'm gonna run up to my tank, Bess, and there's gonna be nobody around, and then suddenly this fucking dude's gonna come out from camping behind a fucking bush.
Aye.
You're not suggesting Chunk is a dirty camper, are you?
Yeah.
Not suggesting it, outright fucking saying it. Look, there's nobody around. Nobody around.
I don't know where you
what?
get these ideas.
What? Where the fuck did he come from?
And I'll fucking, if there's a drink there, I'll be fucking saluting Andy saying, yeah, I am a camper.
I lost my way back there.
I got a nana.
There's no right way in a place like this. We'll find
Nanas are awesome.
You're the driver.
Nice work, boys.
Yeah.
Tactical stance, what the fuck is that?
Aye.
Tip your gun on the side.
Ah, right.
Right, sir, that's the last of
Gangster
them.
style. Yeah!
Yeah. Pop a cap in his ass.
Looking a bit anemic.
I've done everything right.
Need a bit of iron in your diet.
Mm-hmm.
My whole son in life. All I've done is live my life by the manual.
Buy the fucking manual!
What's wrong with you? You stupid bloody machine!
Uh-oh.
Come on, Bess. Pull yourself together and work with me here. Fuck's sake, I thought you liked to bloody well fight.
Oh shit.
Come on, Bess.
She likes it when you swear, boy. All right, Edwards. Rendezvous is past those hills in the distance. Just mind that village down there. All right, lads. Hang on. Here we go. Left flank. Capture tanks moving into the village. Steady, lads.
Steady as she goes.
No way of knowing what we're up against. That's a cheerful thought. Come on, lads. We've held together this long. Let's not fall apart now. Old Bess has got us this far. And she'll get us all the way if we do our bit.
Oh, Bess has got us this far.
Tank, engage it! High range! Let's do this!
The amount of times I've been caught out on this game where there's an enemy and you see a person, but you can see like a blue dot or a green dot.
Yeah, I get it all the time. They need to stop that shit. You can see your fucking teammates' blue dot from fucking 5 walls away, you know.
Yeah.
The other end of the map.
Someone there, yeah, and it's like above their heads. You just assume it's your teammate.
Yeah. I've been complaining about that since 2019.
That's a long time ago, 2019.
Yeah. Right now I'm playing Battlefield 1 and it's really difficult to comprehend that this game is 8 years old this year. Yeah. Especially when they haven't brought out anything better.
Yeah, they really don't do that. I think Battlefield 5 was pretty good. Oh, it was a bit strange how everyone was immortal, so they just kind of fall over when bullets go through them, you know, and then they get picked back up by their teammates. But
oh, you see, I didn't have anything against Battlefield 5. Was just boring. It was just boring by comparison to everything, all the other Battlefields before it. And I didn't dislike the game, but what put me off the game was when I finally found a cheater in there. Battlefield 1 I can put up with a couple of cheats because the game is so good generally, so I can put up with playing against a couple of cheats. Don't have a problem with that. But Battlefield 5 didn't have enough good game to keep me interested when there was cheats in the game. Having said that, I played it the other day and I didn't have a problem. It's fine.
is going on with them. Bloody hell.
Whoa! Try to get behind him! The armor is weaker there! Good shot, my manners!
I'll do a repair, I guess.
That's it, Edwards!
But yeah, I mean, I have a mechanical keyboard, obviously, and even more so, I have an analog keyboard, which is the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
But I still, I mean, if my keyboard broke down tomorrow, I'd have no problems of plugging in my 20-year-old PS2 keyboard.
There's a train yard on the other side of
PS.
this hill.
Oh,
We're looking for
yeah.
a main road
PS2.
just
PS2 is a connector.
Didn't realize. Yeah, I remember those. Oh well, they're still on motherboards.
They're still on some motherboards, they're not on all.
Yeah. They're still. It's on mine. Really.
Yeah, I've got them on mine too. But I'd have no, I mean, a PS2 mouse, I still insist is faster than anything else.
And what?
Hmm.
Surprise everyone at the rock.
Probably is.
So what's the
Even
plan?
with a sticky rollerball.
Take the initiative.
I've got a ball mouse which I occasionally use, and I use it deliberately to prove a fucking point, because I get sick of hearing people saying, "Oh, you can't compete with an old mouse. You can't compete with this old hardware," and I'm like, "You can if you're good." I mean, tell that to Fatality. He won. He won like fucking Quake championships for like 3 years in a running or something like that with a fucking ball mouse. You know.
Fatality, the fella, you know.
Sorry.
I remember who Fatality is.
Fatality is he's not so much heard now. He's from back in my day of gaming. He was one of the most successful gamers there was for a long time. I don't mean in with regards to money earned, because the money wasn't there. But I mean, he earned like $500,000 in no time. He was the most successful gamer for a long time in the amount of times he won Quake 3 championships, and I think the other game was called Killer Instinct. No, not Killer Instinct. Something, I can't remember what the other game was called. I think the last game I saw him playing was Valorant, when Valorant first came out.
All right.
He was doing what was he doing?
Yeah, they did that promotion thing. That's how it got popular.
Oh, he was doing what he was doing was he was doing his what is called his mouse routines.
Oh.
So what he would do is he'd line up about 4 mice. He'd have them all set at different DPIs. They'd all be different mice, and he would do like a speed run through the aiming trainer. I think what he was trying to do was he in the aiming trainer in that game he had armor turned on, and he was timing how long it took him to get to 30 kills, I think it was. And he was timing it with different DPI settings, different mice. It's basically it's how you work out how the game works with regards to aim.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to fucking describe. It's something we all used to do back in the day. We'd all practice certain things, but we weren't using DPIs back in the day because they didn't exist. You know, it's just something that we would all do. I mean, one of the things that I used to do an awful lot was when I first loaded a game up, like for the first time, the first thing I'd be doing is I'd be doing wrist actions, and I don't mean wanking. Just before you get any fucking ideas, I'd be doing wrist actions for 180-degree like flicks.
Wrist actions.
Yeah. So I used to have my sensitivity set so I could flick 180. Literally through just moving my wrist alone, no arm or anything like that. The pivot point was the heel of my hand, and that was my sensitivity settings for a very long time. That was my sensitivity settings, and I used to do lots of little flicks like that until it became a second nature, and then I could do a 180 without even thinking about it. It was just a case of move my hand. If you're directly behind me, you're going to die.
Gonna die.
Yeah.
Die, motherfucker. Yep. My 360 no scopes.
Well, 180 flicks.
My 180 flicks.
And on Unreal Tournament it was oh fuck off the fight.
God, I remember that.
I think that's so...
I remember that. I used to play in the Blue Yonder servers.
Yep.
And the moment I went in, people would recognise the name and they'd be like, oh fuck, Arxia, I'm out, see ya. Fucking hell.
So many times.
The other one was when we were playing Domination, I got into my room. You ain't getting into my room. That's my room.
That was yours. And that was yours alone. No fucking can get you out of it.
That was my room. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Wow, that was so close.
EOP Archive, professional camper.
No, I was playing Domination. Objective-based game. I was holding the objective.
Professional camper. I never thought I'd see the day.
Holding a room, baby. I've got nothing against doing that. You can hold an objective all you like, but if your objective is sitting in a fucking corner with a sniper with a machine gun, you can go fuck yourself.
We need to hold and defend this rail yard, lads, no matter what comes.
fucking going down myself in a second. Oh crap!
Peppa Pig.
I'm gonna die.
Peppa Pig.
And the fucker was on my team.
I'm so gonna fucking die. I'm so dead. Got a chance. Oh crap! Oh shit!
Ah, you cunt.
That's all very tough now, are they? Keep your knickers on. Stay focused.
Keep your knickers on! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, so get ready to move. Alright, I got him now.
There they are.
I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. Ooh, how many more can you take? Oh, damn, you hurt, buddy. Ka-fucking boom!
That's on, lads. That counterattack wasn't as stiff as it could have been. There'll be more to come.
Yeah, big ass bastards to come.
Let's get Bess doing what she does best.
Got the big fucking bastards coming in next. There they are. Oh,
Wait, what was
beauties.
What was it you said the advantages of using Twitch over YouTube for streaming?
YouTube sucks for streaming.
Does YouTube? You said something about like you can't. It doesn't interpolate the video for you or something like that. So you can't set lower resolutions than what?
No. On YouTube, everybody gets a transcoder.
Transcode. Yes.
On Twitch, not everybody gets a transcoder.
Okay.
So on YouTube, if you've got like low bandwidth or you're on a phone or whatever and it struggles at 1080p, which is what I stream at, you on YouTube you can lower the resolution so you can watch it on a smaller screen easier, less bandwidth and all that kind of crap. But Twitch doesn't always give you the transcoder. If you're a partner, you always get it. If you're an affiliate, you sometimes get it. If you're a fucking nobody, you almost never get it.
Oh, right. I see.
But Twitch is a streaming platform, whereas YouTube isn't.
Yep.
So Twitch always has the advantage for the streaming. It's just that the transcoder is not always available. Kick has a transcoder, as long as you've got an average of, I think, 3 viewers.
So what's wrong with YouTube transcoding?
No, nothing wrong with it. It has one. Twitch doesn't.
So the problem with YouTube is the streaming site?
The streaming system, the whole streaming system on YouTube is by comparison is shit. It's not a streaming system.
I know, I was thinking of once I graduate, like attempt a little bit of that streaming just as a, I don't know, just do it as a hobby.
I mean, if you're going to stream, to be honest, I would tell people these days to go with Kick. The reason is it's an up and coming, or find a different one. Twitch is very saturated. So Twitch, being discovered on Twitch is nigh on impossible unless you are really, really standout and you've got a lot of people who are promoting your stream for you.
Yeah.
But if you're streaming a common game, you've got no fucking chance on Twitch at all.
Just tired from
The way to get yourself to Twitch, by all accounts, is you do like YouTube videos first and use YouTube static videos as a way to promote your Twitch.
Yeah, I was initially thinking just YouTube.
That's probably the way to do it. A lot of people just stream on YouTube, but I mean, me personally, I found that YouTube streaming just doesn't get any views at all, really. Unless you're well known already. I don't know of anybody that's started streaming on YouTube and not done static videos that's done any good.
I'm not too big into getting like a huge viewer base anyway.
What are you waiting for, Edwards? Come on! Go!
Just more so a thing where you stream a game to your friends or something like that. I don't know. Anyway.
You can do that on Steam.
Yeah.
And Discord.
And Discord. Discord's not so good though.
No.
But you can do that. You can do that on Steam. When I'm on a Steam game, most of the time, my stream is viewable by friends. I actually found a very big streamer on Twitch, which I now can't remember his fucking name. But I found him initially because I was watching. The fuck was I watching? It was at the time that Insurgency Sandstorm had released, and I was watching this guy streaming it. And then I found him on Steam streaming it, and then on there he was promoting his Twitch channel.
Okay.
So I went over to his Twitch channel. Admiral Baru, I think his name was, or something like that. Oh, music. I think his name was Admiral Baru. I've got to mute the stream because of the music. But yeah, I found him. He was streaming Sandstorm when it first came out, and it was fucking terrible, and he needed the best video card and the best everything on fucking earth to get 30 frames a second out of it on PC.
Yeah.
Because I actually bought the game when it was brand new, and I refunded it. I refunded it within 20 minutes because I couldn't play it on my PC. It just wouldn't play. Well, it started, but it was just terrible.
No, it's a ridiculous game.
It's not so bad now. My problem with that game is it doesn't run very well considering how shit it looks. I can very much relate to a game not running very well if it looks fucking fantastic, but not as shitty as that looks. I mean, it's fucking 2007 graphics, 2008 graphics, and it doesn't run very well on any fucking machine, really.
Sure. That's gone now. Like the game, the servers have been shut down soon, I think.
It's just been revived on Xbox.
No way. Wait a minute. No, I heard that the developer was being shut down. They're being bought up by someone. I think they're bankrupt or something like that.
I watched a YouTube video, and it's recently had a resurgence of players.
Interesting. Could be because of the closure. I don't know.
I've even installed it on my console because it's keyboard and mouse on console.
Alright.
It runs like a sack of shit, but it does run.
I thought it ran better on the console.
It's just been given 60 frames a second as well.
Just been given 60 frames per second.
Yeah, it's just been given 60 frames a second on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5.
So it didn't launch with 60?
No, it was 30.
God damn.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible.
I know. I know.
Before I got to Europe, I had never seen an aeroplane around.
Oh, how do people play games at 30 FPS?
Well, you see, this is the whole thing. I used to have a friend many years ago. Chunker will remember him when I mention his name. A guy called Endo. And I mean, right now, I'm guessing he's actually developing games right now because it's what he always wanted to do. But he was really good, and he was playing a game. He was playing Unreal Tournament, and his PC, would only run it at like 30 frames a second. He couldn't run any faster because his machine was a potato. And he got a better machine, and he could suddenly run the game at a lot faster frame rate. And then he actually capped it at 30 because he could no longer play the game because it was faster than 30 frames a second. So he actually capped it at 30.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was used to. So 30 frames a second and 60 frames a second. It's a weird thing. It's like that when you got 60 frames a second and then you jump up to 75. It's like a whole new world. But 30 frames a second on a console and 60 frames a second on a console tend to be not too bad on a controller. But if you were playing them with a keyboard and mouse, because you would move your mouse quite quickly, hoping to flick at people, the frame rate won't keep up. So therefore you end up getting like fucking... You don't get jagged movement, but it's jarring to look at. And that's where the problems lie. This is why I can't put up with 60 frames a second on a PC when I'm using a keyboard and mouse. But I can when I'm using a controller.
I played a 30 FPS game on the Xbox One there a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Well, you know that Starfield?
Yeah.
Huge game released this year, like last year. That game,
30.
yeah, that plays at 30 frames per second on a console. Plays fucking brilliantly.
All the Bethesda ones when they come out on consoles, they're always 30.
It plays at 30 frames a second on a console, and it plays brilliantly. It plays better on a console at 30 frames a second than it does on my PC at 60.
You bothered with that?
I what?
You bothered with that game?
It was on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I suppose.
Gotta give it a try. Gotta give these things a try.
I'm surprised they put a new release on that.
Microsoft owned Bethesda.
Yeah, but they haven't been releasing the CODs yet on Game Pass, you know?
No, they can't because they're embargoed.
Are they? They can't do that.
No, that's part of the deal. Part of the deal going through, which means they couldn't suddenly swamp Game Pass with Call of Duties, even the older ones. And to be honest, when they swamp them on there, they have to write emulators for the games. It's not just a case of we own the game now, we can stick it on there.
What do you mean by emulators?
Well, most of the games that they'd be putting on there would be 360 games, which means you have to run an emulator. Backward compatibility is an emulator.
Yeah, but the Xbox 360 ones, they already have them. They're already emulated. A lot of them are anyway.
Yes, but they're not on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Game Pass is a different thing altogether. And the part of the embargo is the fact that they were not allowed to just swamp Call of Duty onto Xbox.
Yeah.
That's rich.
I see.
I mean, I'm sure maybe the end of this year we will see some of the older ones, but they're going to have to fix the older ones. Because the older ones are completely barraged with fucking hacks and God knows what.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to stop it. You just stop the 360 from accessing the internet. Just shut the Xbox 360's online system down. Shut it down. And that stops all the hacks on the old Call of Duties.
The thing is, Rackham,
because there are no cheats on the Xbox One.
You're kind of a jackass. I beat you fair and square, goddammit! Stay the hell away from my kind! Oh, you bastard!
I love the silence when I say that.
No cheats on the Xbox One. Yeah.
No, there's no cheats on the Xbox One.
I'm a pilot and a gambler.
No, I'm just
And the Xbox One obviously includes the Series X and Series S.
If you asked me to name my biggest fault,
yeah,
I'd have to tell you, I'm just not a very honest person.
I mean, I never encountered one on the Xbox anyway. An obvious cheater anyway. I might have maybe.
If you were to play Black Ops 2 right now,
yeah,
you'd find it infested with cheats.
Wait, COD Ghosts, I don't own.
No, COD Ghosts, I found a few cheats, but that was one of the ones that not many people cheated at that game.
That's right.
I think the only time I was playing with you actually, there was a spin bar.
It's very rare to see cheaters on Ghost, but the point is now they are all that's left.
It was a crisp, sunny day.
Yeah.
Everything would have been perfect.
And I mean, I played it almost solid for 3 years, pretty much every day for like 3 years, or some 2 or 3 years. And
Hey back there!
oh, I wish I had my fucking HOTAS in for this.
See that plane up ahead? You need to catch up with it.
My
Yeah, you
when I played it last on
little French place. Maybe
Xbox,
what are you talking
there was like fucking 20 people online, and because I played the game for so long, I knew most of them. I knew most of the names, and the names that I knew were the ones that used to cheat. I mean, it's easy to stop the cheating. You just have to stop the Xbox 360 from accessing the internet.
Now let's get a feel for the young. Stay close on his tail. All right, keep this distance. Hang on, Wingnut.
And then we have jailbroken.
Piece of cake. Let's see how
360s.
he handles in a gunfight. Guns are unsafe, just in case you get some fancy ideas. You're starting to get me. How sweet.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. I mean, there are no jailbroken Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
It's never been done.
Oh, I'd love to jailbreak the Xbox One.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Will handle like the other planes.
Because the method of doing it, I don't 100% understand the method of doing it, but the method of doing it, the Xbox has a thing that overwrites it instantly.
You having fun yet, Wingnut? It's
Really?
Wilson,
Yeah.
and pay attention. Eyes
Excuse me.
forward.
The Xbox One security is second only to the Sega Saturn.
Good flying.
The Sega Saturn took 25 years to crack or something like that.
Yep.
Live a little. Where's he going now? Leave him. See those target balloons? Weapons check. Fire at will.
Which one's fucking Will? Do you know these people?
Yeah, this is one heck of a kite. There are still more balloons. Move in and fire. Roger that. You see those targets on the ground? Yeah, I see them. Try using the rockets on them. Get a feel for hitting the ground targets.
Yes, you do your sliding shit.
Do you know, it's funny, we always criticise the people that do that sliding shit, and we all do it ourselves without realising.
Yeah.
The sliding shit like this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just as Adams just said something about sliding shit, I was literally sliding around a corner and shooting somebody in the ass.
It's funny, we always criticise the people that do the sliding shit, and then we go and do it ourselves because
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, it's when you're going, oh, you fucking sweaty cunt, and you just know.
Hey, that's the last
But you don't
one.
think about it, but you know every time you kill someone like that, someone is going, oh, you fucking sweaty piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fourth Earl of Windsor sound like an American.
I might get on that if I have a bit of spare cash someday.
By the time we got to Jerry's beat,
No, pod or whatever.
you're a very suspicious man,
What's that?
Wilson.
The Modern Warfare 3.
Never told you.
Yeah.
It's a better game than Modern Warfare 2.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
Germans. What do we
It's a much better game than Modern Warfare 2.
What do you think? We shoot them down.
Whoops, I just
But
shot him.
as I said to Stuart earlier, I can't fucking wait for when that new game from Ubisoft comes out, and everybody's a sweaty cunt, and then I'm gonna go, what you got? Where are you gonna blame now? Where's the skill-based matchmaking? Because there ain't none in this game.
Oh,
So how are you gonna blame it now? How are you gonna blame it all on skill-based matchmaking?
Bloody hell, this is really bloody dangerous.
You know, everybody's gonna be a sweaty cunt. They're all gonna be crouched in corners and all that kind of crap.
It's plenty of fight. What the? Jerry's playing for keeps. Hold on.
The what's that fucking called again? The punk rock one that Ubisoft's bringing out. That game.
Punk rock?
It's got like this punk rock kind of aesthetic.
That's not the one I'm thinking of.
The one that Ubisoft's bringing out.
The one I'm thinking of isn't punk rock. It's like Call of Duty. It's actually, I think it's made by some of the old developers of Call of Duty.
It's Ubisoft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Something
about.
X.
Like,
Something X.
yeah, X Defiant.
That's the one.
Yeah, it has like a punk rock aesthetic is what I'm talking about.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
The art style is inspired by punk rock.
But yeah, I just thought it was very much like fucking Black Ops 2.
No, it's raining. Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, bugger.
But yeah, it's, you know, it's I can't honestly, I can't wait until it comes out. And then people are sweaty as fuck. And then what are they going to say when they realise it's not skill-based matchmaking that's making people sweaty and camping and all that kind of crap? It's the people that's making that. I wonder if they'll actually realise it's the people that make Call of Duty shit, not the game.
Thought provoking.
Whoa, look at that! He just so happens to have a great big fucking telephoto lens fucking camera in his fucking airplane.
Why the fuck are you there? My God.
That's how we
I gotta go into work tomorrow for like an hour and a half.
half the Western Front. And Wilson's pictures would help HQ
Impact
launch a major
32s.
assault.
Shit.
There was just one problem.
I'm out of here.
And then I gotta go in again on Friday. All day.
Holy shit.
All day.
All day. Bearing in mind, I finish work at 11 o'clock on a Friday, but I'm gonna have to be there till about 4.
You poor soul.
Terrible.
Then you need to promise me that you'll get me back in one piece.
Sure thing.
Promise. I need your word.
Okay, I promise.
Stay here. And don't cause any trouble.
You know, I did like the guy.
2 mags.
He
Yeah,
was
that'll do.
kinda naive.
Right. 2 mags. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Chunker, do you know what I bought today?
One hell of a button.
I bought number 1, 2, and 3.
Well, Back to the Future.
No. No. Games. Games
Games did you buy?
I
bought-
love August.
I bought number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm getting the name for you. Get the name. The
I
single
thought you were
player.
a Game Pass man.
I am, but I still pay for games. Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going
Oh,
to get them
bloody
on
hell.
fucking Game Pass,
Oh.
am I?
Here could change the course of the whole damn war, they say.
Yeah, those games.
Safe to say.
Not going to get them on Game Pass.
Can you get them on GOG?
I got them on Steam for like what, fucking £2 for all 3 of them. Might not have quite been £2, but it wasn't a lot of money.
I love it, you know, when you beat people at their own game. I just had someone just trying to shoot me through a closed door. They were just like trying their luck.
Uh-huh.
So they missed, so I did it back and got them and their boyfriend.
Awesome.
Double headshot. Right.
Play.
Pardon?
No, it wasn't fair play. He's got fucking war hacks because he shot through a wall.
Fair, but not me.
Yeah. Knew exactly where they were going to be. Yeah, because he spawned there.
The one that I always think looked... I had one the other week and it would have looked so suspicious. And it was just like a random shot on Scrapyard where there's like that tarpaulin up against the fence.
Yeah.
And they camp on the inside of it. And as I just running past, I just turned to the left, shot, got a kill. And it was the final kill of the game. So on the kill cam, it looked like I just ran past, turned to the left, shot, and carried on.
Yeah, that's why I don't like kill. That's why I don't like kill cams, because they don't give you context.
But yeah, it would have looked so suspicious.
It's business.
Oh crap! Low level flying! Too fucking low. Fucking ground jumped up and hit me.
I see them. Let's put them out of action quickly. How do you like that, blockhead? That's one less than one. Enemy at 6 o'clock. Check him off.
Nice work, he says. Nice fucking work. Got no Carks in tonight. Where's Carks tonight?
Follow the bomber formation in. Keep those fighters.
Oh, that's strange.
Piece of cake, Wilson. Prepare to be lifted off. Thanks for coming.
Maybe Carx has gone the booze.
Take it to the fortress. This mission is close. I know.
You never know.
Some Tuesday night, maybe not.
What was that?
Maybe Carx has gone the booze. Like he's gone.
No, he's probably done a long day at college. He'll be tired.
Yeah.
Or he's studying. He's got a lot of exams and shit he's got to do.
He's a better man than me anyway.
What, for studying?
Yeah.
Bombs on
Yes, we fucked him up! Woohoo! Awesome, huh?
The bird was busted.
The bird was busted.
No man's land a half-mile due west of where I went down. Wilson, the poor sap, didn't make it out. But that was his bad luck. I had more pressing problems.
Oh, more sneaky sneaky.
Have you heard anything else, Sol?
Yeah, he dropped in the stream earlier. He was taking his daughter to karate, or picking her up.
Oh, right.
One of the two. He wasn't very talkative because he was just waiting. I think he was on his phone, like outside.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh crap! I've got to
Oh yeah. That moment when you look at your mini map because there's a UAV up and then get shot because you took your eyes off the screen.
I always get fucking shot when I look at the minimap. That's why I don't fucking like the minimap. In hardcore, it's not much of a big deal because the minimap's accurate, but in regular, the minimap's not accurate.
A lot of really good COD players always kind of a lot of them stare at the minimap. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
They rely on that.
The minimap's out of date though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I've had plenty of
But
practice
they
with it
do.
quietly.
Oh, I know. They never take their eyes off it.
Windows, you don't need the details.
They do.
I mean, as well as the fact that they've probably got a second monitor and all that kind of shit, you know. I'm not gonna go down that road.
You beat me to it. I was just gonna.
I'm not gonna go down.
The second screen with the wall hacks.
Yeah, like that's fucking possible. I'm sorry, but it isn't. And anybody who fucking knows it. It's just not.
Between me and the British front were German trenches and German guns.
Oh, and I was watching. It was a YouTube short came up the other day. It was that Nadia.
Yeah.
And I was watching her, and you watch the way she moves her head all the time. And I'm playing on a 32-inch screen here, and even with my gammy eyes, I can just flick my eyes, and I can look at the corner without moving my head.
Ah, well, you see, I can't.
Still, I had to get through to our side of the line.
I can't look at the corner of the screen without moving my head at all. I can't just flick my eyes up. I have to actually stare at it.
Oh, I can't say even with my gammy eyes.
See, a lot of people can, but I can't. So I don't always necessarily think, you know, I don't necessarily look at Z Lefty, you know what I mean? That's just the hacker hunters a lot of the time, just fucking just guessing shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't for a fucking second think Nadia's legit, but there's no actual fucking real evidence that she isn't. Actually, no, there might be, because apparently she did actually get banned at some point.
Been banned multiple times, I think. But they always seem to come back, don't they? It comes up permanent ban, but then next week they're streaming again.
Well, it's a permanent ban on the account, not the person. It's nothing more than a permanent ban on the account.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be sneaking around here. I'm running around like a dumbass motherfucker with a pistol and a fucking shovel.
Oh, And that streak was going so well.
I don't get streak. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die on a fucking fence that I can't walk. I can't get over. Shit. Oh, I made it.
Those trenches were packed full of the Kaiser's finest. But hopefully, most of them would be looking for trouble coming the other way.
Oh, yeah. They must have bought the good stun grenades. Mine seem to be defective all the time.
The dozen German machine guns at my back kinda encouraged me to keep my head down.
Gotta keep fucking running, just keep running, just keep running, running, just keep running, just keep running.
But I held my course. Did anything survive the crash that might be useful?
Yeah, Wilson. Wilson survived the crash.
We're in no man's land. We need to go now. I can't get up.
Go facility.
Hey! Sorry. You promised to get me back in one piece.
You promised.
What about medals? What about being heroes?
I'm no hero.
You sound your robots.
Your bleeding
Fuck.
word.
You promised.
So you think you're a decent bloke who's gonna help me? Oh, you're a liar. No good bastard. Who'll look me in the eye and finish it?
Alright, you should shoot him. Shoot him!
Come on! Which is it? Put your cards on the table, Blackburn.
Bit harsh there, and we're not American.
It's an injured dude in the middle of an airfield, surrounded by Nazis.
Son of the fourth bloody Earl of Windsor.
Right? Mate, are they Nazis? No, they're not Nazis because it's not World War. Were they Nazis in World War One?
World War One.
Yeah.
It was Germany. I don't know if they were Nazi. But...
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it was Germany because Hitler wasn't involved.
No, it was Germany. Definitely Germany.
Yeah, it was definitely Germany, but Germany and Nazis are two different things. Yeah, I don't think they were Nazis in World War One.
No, they weren't. They were just the German Empire.
Yeah.
The Germans aren't really known.
MGs are trained on them. They shoot anything.
They were the German Empire because they had a Kaiser and stuff, and they're all like related to the other royal families of Europe at the time.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Well,
Bright light! Fucking bright light!
Germans.
Die, mutated bear. And that was scary. Damn. God damn.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die. I'm really cutting it fine. Oh shit, the fucking light's coming.
Just a few more steps.
Yes, I'm safe. Save me. Save me. Look at that. Fucking awesome. I made it. Yeah, so I gotta do some more work at work tomorrow, and then at home on Thursday, and then back into office on Friday.
I brought him home because I think it's
My print,
overtime?
no, I don't get overtime.
more than I can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can get overtime, but I have to pre-arrange the overtime and then cut so much fucking red tape. It's not worth it. I mean, if I have to go out on site to do work, I can claim my dinner money back. But the amount of red tape that's involved in getting your dinner money back, it's easier to just not bother. They're deliberately making it really hard for you to claim money back, so you just don't bother.
Lunch money?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with them having to pay your lunch money anyway if you're out on site. Because they wouldn't pay for your fucking lunch while you're in the office, so why should they pay for it just because you're not in the office?
I don't know, it's probably something like...
And many other people have an argument of, oh, you're out there on business trip, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but you bring your own lunch if you're in the office.
Yeah, it's probably a government thing, I don't know.
No, it's not a government
it's
thing.
Like is that not like an entitlement or something? That you should have a grant for...
No, not really. It's just the companies kind of do it as a little bit of a perk for the fact that you're out off-site, you know.
I suppose, yeah. I don't think it's a nice thing to have, isn't it?
I don't know. I never take advantage of it. I mean, in all fairness, if I need things for work, because they're small and cheap things, I buy myself out of my own money anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. You should probably take more advantage of the benefits they give you.
Like the speakers that are on my computer at work. They're my own speakers. I needed a durometer tester, so I could test the durometer or some rubber things. I just bought it out of my own money. It's just easier.
Well, I get that. I get that completely. It's just like, I don't know.
Well, you see, this durometer thing that I had to buy was, I think it's about £17. So for me to get the company to cough up £17 would have took a fucking month. So I got onto Amazon and I had it the next day.
And I was just gone through it. If anybody wants to use it, tell them to fuck off.
Oh, there's nobody else using it but me anyway. But even if they did want to, they wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't let them. That's fucking mine, you know.
Yeah.
That's not the company's, that's mine.
I get that. Makes sense.
I mean, you can by all means hire it. You can hire it for £20 a minute.
They'll be like, Andy, why would you never use your gear, man? God damn it.
No, not my computer. Nobody touches that.
Why won't you let me use your gear, man? Your gear. Stuff. And your stuff. We're all
you answer the question. You got your own answer with the question. Why won't you let me use your gear?
I know.
I know.
It's an impression of the person.
I know. I mean, I do let one of the ladies in production. I do let her use my tin snips.
Are the euphemism for something?
Sorry?
Are the euphemism for something?
No.
No.
No. She uses my tin snips.
What is that, tin snips?
Scissors for metal.
Scissors.
For metal.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, I used tin snips the other day, the first time in years.
Ah, you cunt.
I mean, she's not using them on metal. She's using them on plastic, but it's just the fastest way to do the job that she has to do.
Yeah.
The bombers are the threat. We have to take them down.
The enemy holds the lead clock ticking. No shit, we're getting absolutely hammered.
You'll have an easy game next one.
Oh shit, where am I going? These mini nukes. What the hell?
I dropped my first ever nuke.
You have?
Did that recently?
Yeah, I showed you on the video, chunk. Yeah. It's only against bots, but I've never actually seen anybody drop a nuke or dropped a nuke in any Call of Duty ever in history.
I never did it myself.
Yeah, I've only done it against bots. I've done it like 4 or 5 against.
I've done it once, and that's it, just once.
It's pretty satisfying, I'd imagine. If you got in the multiplayer game, it'd completely ruin the enemy team's day, but it'd be so funny. It'd be so satisfying, you know? Just everything's gone.
remember.
Well, I could never do it because it means sitting still.
Yeah.
I remember having them dropped on me on the old Modern Warfare 2 years ago.
I've never had that. I've never had that. That's the whole problem. I've never actually had or seen a nuke in a real game done genuinely. I've seen somebody doing the equivalent in Ghost, but they were cheating to do it.
Yeah, I've had one dropped on me in this game. It was a teammate that did it. But
actually, I'm kind of lying. There's a caveat to what I'm about to say. I have seen a nuke, but that's because I used to play Ground Wars on Modern Warfare 2019, and the end of the game was a nuke. As in, when you... It was like a domination game, and once you captured all of the enemy flags, all of the enemy areas, it dropped a nuke. So you weren't earning the nuke, as in nobody earned it by getting X amount of kills unanswered. That was just the end of the game, you know. That was just the animation at the end of the game. They dropped a nuke.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense because if you're after capturing everything, why would the winning team drop a nuke? Doesn't make sense. Oh well.
So the one that was dropped on me in this game, it was a domination match.
Yeah.
And on Scrapyard.
Yeah. So he was in the fucking windows.
Well, to be honest, I don't know where he was. He was on our team.
Yeah.
I was the second highest scorer with 17 kills, and he was like 67 kills for 7 deaths or something like that.
Yes, he's camping his ass
or
off.
something.
But you see, I haven't played Domination on that game, so...
Oh yeah.
Camping right then. Oh my god, 5 or 6 go. God damn. Oh, they're there.
Oh crap! I crashed. Oopsies. I crashed into a fucking Zeppelin.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No.
They go
It's
bang.
not like, at least, well, obviously you can't see them.
They're not big enough.
Oh, obviously.
They're not big enough. No, it's because I was repairing my plane, and while you're repairing your plane, your maneuverability is very, very limited.
Your plane? You mean that plane?
It's a biplane as well, but it's a biplank.
Plane?
Biplank.
Biplank.
Yeah, it's a biplank, and I'm fighting against triplanks.
What the fuck are you saying?
Right.
No.
Modelers, helicopter pilots, model helicopter pilots call planes planks.
Right.
Because plankers fly them.
Okay.
You see, plane flyers are skiers, and helicopter pilots are snowboarders.
It's a nice little inside joke. I see.
So you go to a plane flying club, you see, and they're like, oh, no helicopters, we can't have those things because we're too old to fucking keep up with them. And then you teach the plankers how to fly helicopters, and they're like, fucking hell, these things are ace. And then you slowly turn a plane club into a helicopter club.
Who was saying nothing?
They all see the fucking light.
See the light.
No, Stewie's gone fucking way downhill, hasn't he? He's gone into them fucking quad things.
I fly anything. I've even got a bloody one of Richard's auto gyros as well.
Have you?
I just haven't test flown it yet. Well, to be fair, I haven't put the electrics in it yet, but...
Do you want me to grab him one day?
Well, to be honest, I've never done it, so I was actually going to try and reach out to him and see if...
Yeah, I can grab him if you want and see if he can come up to the field one day.
Yeah. And see if he'll test fly it for me, or...
Yeah, he'll do that. He's a good guy.
Or at least help me set it, because he flies mode 1, doesn't he, I think?
Yeah.
So it'll be perfect.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He'll do that. I can I'll try and get in touch with him. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll see if I can get in touch with him to arrange a time to come up.
Like I said, I've got to put the electrics in it. Yeah, I didn't build it. It was somebody else had built it, and then they were just giving up the hobby, and they the 3 they were selling, and it's the gyro, the little one.
Yeah.
I think it's his beginner one, and 35 quid they wanted for it. So I was like, oh, fucking hell, I'll buy that. I was looking at the plan. The plan's 17.
Yeah.
And this was 35 built, covered and everything. Just needs the electrics. So
yeah.
That'll do. Obviously, I'm trusting that somebody else has built it right, but yeah. Not to say I built it right.
To be honest, it's not really easy to build it wrong. Do you know what I mean? They pretty much build themselves.
Because what I was going to do is I bought a mate of mine had like a little laser engraver, and he upgraded to a bigger one, and I bought his old one off him.
Yeah. And
I was going to get the plan and then sort of draw it up.
Yeah.
To cut it with that, so to learn another couple of little bits and pieces how to get a plan onto sort of for laser cutting and things like that. Plus, if you've got it all drawn in that, you can build them to your heart's content, can't you? You just set the machine to go. It's easier than cutting it all out by hand. And more
repetitively accurate.
Yeah. Well, it's embraced the modern age, isn't it? You know, it's like I kept trying to say at our place at work. They're quoting for these jobs and things. They're like, oh, we can make a blanking tool for that, and we can make a piercing tool. It's like, let's just get the fucker's laser cut. And all we've got to do is raise them. Much simpler. Modern age. But the one gaffer is 87. Although, to be fair to him, he's not too bad. He will embrace modern stuff. But his son has got no interest in anything modern whatsoever.
Oh, right. Weird.
So the younger fellow doesn't care for modern shit either.
That younger fella sounds like he's about fucking 55, 60 though.
He's 61 or 62.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not, he's not like a...
So the younger one was born with a silver fucking spoon in his mouth. He's never had to work a day for his fucking living. And now he won't embrace anything because he doesn't know how to fucking do anything, and he doesn't want other people taking the credit.
Yeah, he doesn't understand computers in the slightest, anything like that. So
yeah, because he's never had to learn to use them because he's had a silver spoon and all that kind of crap.
He was telling me, he said the only computer he's ever had anything to do with. He said they went on a school trip. He said we did this thing. He said I brought this strip of tape away with me. I'm like, fucking hell, Derek, that's old shit.
Yeah.
But it's like I said to him though, I said if I was setting up this company today, I said I wouldn't be blanking shovels out and all that kind of shit. And piercing holes in the tubes, it'd all come in laser cut. So all you got to do is raise the stuff up.
Fucking hell.
See, I don't know, because, you see, I have a skill which is a very old, dying trade now. And I wouldn't give that up for the fucking world. I don't care if modern day can do it better or sharper. When your computer equipment fucking fails, I can still do it.
A selfish man who risked his own.
I mean, I've got a proper draftsman board in the loft for doing technical drawing stuff. When your computer CAD stuff fails, I can still do that shit, but these people that don't know how to do it because they're not traditionally trained can't do it. So I embrace all the modern stuff, but I wouldn't want to lose my proper skills.
Murdered his way across half the Western Front, only to
Yeah, but I haven't got them in the first place. So.
Chaos of an air raid.
Are you guys in the same job, pretty much?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
He's a shovel engineer. He's a shovel engineer, and I just sit in a corner and draw pretty pictures and press print.
Oh, right. So he actually does stuff.
Yeah, I actually make stuff. He draws pictures.
And I press print. I press print as well. Don't forget. But I mean, as well as drawing pretty pictures, I also have to calculate tolerances, and I also have to calculate strengths and weaknesses, and see if it's going to fucking kill you in a car crash. There's a little bit more to it than just drawing pictures.
So it's drawing pretty pictures, then.
Oh, very pretty pictures, yes.
They said this would be.
But I actually have to do some mathematical calculations and stuff like that.
Into human ambition and our will to destroy.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh god, I shouldn't have started that. It's fucking 10 o'clock. Nope. Nope, nope. Time to get off. Time to go and watch a movie.
Get off
Yeah,
the
this is my
line.
last thing of the night.
Well, if I get off at 10 o'clock, which is now, it means I've got almost 2 hours to watch a movie before I go to sleep. But having said that, when I work at home, I can actually get up an hour later.
Oh, wow.
Which means I can go to sleep an hour later.
So you don't have to commute. It's very nice.
I do. I have to commute all the way from one room to another.
Yeah.
There's a whole 3 feet worth of fucking land in between the 2 rooms.
With a mug of coffee as well. That's a lot of work.
Oh, damn. You poor fucker.
I know. It's terrible. Wait until I got my actual office set up in the house.
You gotta do 6 steps instead of 4.
No, it's about 15 steps. I'm actually setting up the office because I'm going to build another computer specifically for sim racing, and I'm going to set up the little room to be like a sim racing room stroke office.
Oh, cool.
With three I don't know 40-inch tellies.
Oh,
Well, 3 40-inch tellies, 200 quid a piece, is not really going to break the bank. We're only talking 1080p. We're not talking 4K or anything like that.
Well, at the moment.
No, we're not talking, because there's very few video cards in the fucking world that can run triple 4K. And I'm fucked if I can afford one of those. Sorry?
I have triple video cards.
It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. But now there's I am tempted. Well, what I'm gonna this is I've been looking to upgrade my graphics card. Because I think I'm gonna go AMD next.
Yeah.
So I've been having a look at upgrading my graphics card. I'm kind of staying away from Nvidia a little bit because Nvidia is the next Nvidia card upgrade from mine is a 4070.
Yeah.
And a 4070 or a 3080. The 3070 is no more powerful than my card. They're so close, it's unbelievable. But the 3080 is more, but the 3080 is quite a considerable amount more money, and chances of buying a brand spangley new one right now when the 40's been out for like a year. So I'd be looking at the 4070 as a minimum, and a 4070 is like fucking 600 quid. But I can get an AMD I think it's a 6950 I can get for about £500.
6950. That's like the top of the line one, isn't it?
No, the top of the line ones are 79,
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, of the last generation, that's the top of the line.
Yeah, I think so. I think the 6950 is about 500 or 600 quid.
Yeah, they go to the 6900 is the one that top one, and that's like a bonus. That's like a 6900 Ti version. It's like
6900 XT, I think it is what I was looking at, or 6950. I can't remember which one it was. Either way, it was literally around £500. So when you see all these people that say I can build a PC to run as strong as an Xbox Series X, say, okay, so which graphics card you're going to put in there? Because an Xbox Series X is the equivalent of a 2080 Ti or a 3070 or a 4070. So which one of those can you buy for less than £500? Bearing in mind you also got to buy a case, an operating system, a motherboard, RAM, chip, and everything. Yeah, you can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't even beat a fucking Xbox One X for £500 with not new parts.
Well, then, I'm going to disappear.
Yep, I'm going to kill the stream. Thank you very much.